Yeah. Alright. Morning, YouTube. Well, my mother-in-law's leaving today. She was here for a month, helping Sherry out. Hey, neighbor. But yeah, she's leaving today. Sherry's all sad and feeling pathetic. And I was like, hey, look on the bright side. At least your mom stayed up here longer than my parents do. They only get to come up here for like, 2 days. Spend about 4 stacks to come up here and see me. And then they leave 4 days later. Like, well, dang. God darn. Alright, so I know last time I said that I was going to do my next video in the persona of a 57-year-old Harley rider. But that's going to be another episode. Today, I don't want to talk about guns. I don't want to talk about cars. I don't want to talk about trains. I want to talk about what's in your wallet. Nah, I just playing. No, on a serious note though, I had a topic for today, but last night at my mother-in-law's, quote-unquote going away dinner, we went to IHOP. And, we had some, pancakes. Sherry had a chorizo burrito thing, whatever it was. And, mom had something else. And JoJo was having a bad attitude and just not having nothing, acting a fool. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cruiser rider waving back at her brother. Yeah, he knows what's up. He gave me the nod and everything. Yeah. Alright, so anyway. But yeah, back to what we're talking about. I was going to talk about something else, but like I said, there was an incident that happened at IHOP, so I want to talk about that. Topic of this discussion is going to be politeness, courtesy, and just overall human decency. So, we're sitting here at this table, the waiter seats us. I've had this waiter before, he's alright, he does good, Sometimes everybody makes mistakes, whatever, you just forget and move on. So today, or yesterday rather, we're sitting there eating, and there's this, family behind us. It's like, I guess she was the grandmother. She looked like she was about 50-something, probably rode a Harley. And she had her granddaughter and like some smaller babies. Now, I don't know if the smaller babies were her granddaughter's kids or she was just babysitting for the mom, or I don't know what was going on. But she just wasn't happy. She wasn't having it today. So we sat behind them. And like as soon as we sat down, like about 70 seconds later, she gets up, and I'm thinking, oh, she's going to the bathroom. I really didn't pay too much attention. I just noticed that she got up. Next thing I know, she walks over to where the cook is, and she literally throws her plate at the cook. Like, if you've ever been to an IHOP before, like, you can actually see where the cook is. Or if you've been to a Waffle House, same setup. She literally threw the plate to this man, and it almost slid off the other side and fell on top of whatever, the cook was using. Holy shit, I'm going fast. I need to slow my ass down. But yeah, so, it slid across the table and almost hit the man. And she's like, hey, my food is cold. She almost sounded just like that. She's like, hey, my food is cold. This thing is like, it's so cold I can't even eat it. She like went ham on this dude. I was like, holy shit. She turned back around. I got to look at her face. And yep, she looked about 57, Harley rider. And she was a general manager at Dollar General. I was like, okay, I guess that's how you roll. So, yeah, she's a general store manager, or a Dollar General store manager. And she went back down, sat at her seat, and the whole time she sat behind us, I want to say so much shit about how rude she was. Like I couldn't hold it in because that was just ridiculous. And then the waiter came back over, or no, a different waiter. It wasn't hers, but she came over and she was like, "This waiter's a piece of shit. He didn't give me my food. The food is cold. La 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 la." So then she touched the pancake of the little girl. She's like, "Well, you know, this pancake that she's eating is cold." And the old lady's like, "Well, you know, she said it came out hot. You know, it was supposed to be like that. La 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 la." And you know, she turned Bathsheba on her. And so she was like, "Yeah, the food's supposed to be cold and la 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 la." Anyway. But, so she was like, "All right, well, you know, we'll take it back." And meanwhile, I'm sitting here looking at the cook, and the cook is like, "Fuck this bitch. I'm finna fuck her shit up." Okay, so he didn't look like that, but he was pissed. He's like, "Why'd you throw the shit back at me?" So I don't know if they did anything to it or not. I hope they did. But here's the part that pisses me off. He reheated the food, or no, he made her some new food, nice and hot, brought it out to her ass, and then she didn't even eat it. She just left it sitting there. Like, bitch, why you gonna complain about how cold the food is if you're not even gonna eat it when they bring it back out? That's just rude. You should have just said, "Don't bring me anything out. I don't want to eat it anymore." You shouldn't have been a bitch in the first place, because they probably did something to it, and now it probably tastes like shit. But yeah. So I thought that was rude. So anyway, going back to that human decency talk, you gotta give people courtesy. Have the human decency that if something's wrong, if somebody makes a mistake, you need to forgive them and say, "Hey, you know, you made a mistake here, blah blah blah," and just have them fix it. That's all. Human decency. That's all we ask. Cause we're all human and we all make mistakes. Yeah. Just a little human decency. Y'all heard that song? R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Tell me what it means to me. I don't know how else the rest of the song goes. That's all I know. Yeah, so that's that. Anyway, yeah, respect goes a long way. Goes back to what a lot of people say about respect anything on two wheels. You know, that was my fellow rider. You know, he was in his car, but you know, if I know you're a rider and I see you in your car, I still wave. Like I said, respect anything on two wheels. What the hell are you doing? Anyway, so yeah, a car can be on two wheels if you hit a ramp just right. Pop that molly. Pop it sideways. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, it's a beautiful day outside. Like, it finally warmed up. Like, I'm loving it. Don't try to get around me. You don't get. Why not stay back there? Jump up on this get back. Anyway, yeah. You know, I used to work customer service myself. I've been working customer service for a long time. My personality, I really don't like customer service, because that's, you know, or especially the customer service that I dealt with, it's one of those thankless jobs, and a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't know that. Y'all like, damn son, you still rehashing up on that instance that happened last night. You've been talking about that for 7 minutes and you're still going on. Yes, I am, because I want people to understand. It's called perspective. People don't understand how bad things are until they're put in that predicament. Just like people don't learn their lessons until something bad happens to them. Like, you can tell somebody over and over again, you know, do this, that, and the other, and Yeah. Yep, still got my blanket on. But, yeah. You can tell somebody over and over about something that, hey, if you do this, this is gonna happen. If you do this, that's gonna happen. And they don't ever listen to you. And then they do that thing that you told them not to do, and then it happens, and they're like, oh shit, damn, he was right. God dang it, should have listened to him. Why didn't you tell me? And you're like, I did tell you. Your asses don't ever listen. You're hard of hearing. You got all that mouth and ain't got no ears. That's paraphrasing something my granddaddy used to say. Must be something from back in the day. Called a motor mouth. Anyway. Yeah, so people don't really learn their lessons, or people don't really understand or gain perspective because people don't know how to empathize. And see, going back to one of my previous episodes, you know, that's why blues are important. Because without blues, that's one thing that I would say, you know, are great about blues. They know how to empathize and sympathize. They know, and they're able to understand things better. Like, they just know, oh man, that sucks. Like my wife. So one thing I love about her, she is way more empathetic than I am. Me on the other hand, I'm just like, shit, blah, 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 whatever, whatever, whatever. Anyway, like the situation last night, I felt bad for the guy who she threw the food at, but I wasn't empathetic to the lady who had the cold food. But I don't know, it didn't even make sense. I'll probably cut that part out. Disregard if I leave it in. Oh well. Paul. Left it in there. Ah, wiggle around in it. Oh, I done lost my mind. Been in that dungeon too damn long. Anyway. But yeah, it's just, I mean, a lot of people are like that. That's my friend leaving from school. It's actually Sherry's friend leaving from school. But she didn't wave back at me. I'm gonna text her back later. Her name is Lika Brienne Watson. Okay, her middle name's not Brienne, but you know. Lika, this is a shout out to you. I saw you. I waved at you. I got it on camera. You can't deny it. And I'm telling the world. She's like, I hate you. But oh shit, I turned down the wrong street. I don't even know where I was going with that. Empathy, sympathy, symphony. No, just playing. The last one had nothing to do with either of the first two. One of these is not like the other. So that's that, folks. Oh, look at her. She's all dressed nice to water the flowers. I don't even know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. Damn it. Anyway, shit. I'm gonna cut all of that out because that was just retarded. Hey, look, those little kitties. They're playing on my goal that I made that slam dunk on before. Anyway, I'm not talking about a damn thing right now. But yeah, RESPECT, tell me what it means to me. Tell me what y'all think about that. Tell me what do you all think about perceptions. Perspective, rather. Perception is going to be a different video. But perception. Damn it. Not perception, perspective. Son of a bitch. Get it right. Is that Smith? Is he over there? Skateboarding. Thought they used to call you AWAB. Anything with a ball. I did not come up with that. I did not come up with that. That was a name given to him, not by me. But yeah, tell me what y'all think about it. Tell me how y'all feel. I just changed my mind at the last second, decided to turn. But tell me what y'all think about perspective and situations, and how people don't really understand other people's situations until they've lived that life. Like downtrodden individuals, homeless people. A lot of times people look at the homeless and they're like, oh yeah, you're a lazy ass bum, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, you're lazy, you just don't want to work. That's why you're out on the streets. But a lot of people don't understand that some of these, unfortunate individuals, they can't get a job because of whatever the case may be, or either they lost their home, or some of them just want to be homeless. But like I said, there are different views on that. There are different scenarios, so you just can't judge a book by its cover, and you have to have empathy sometimes. You gotta have a little bit of blue in you, especially when you deal with people on a day-to-day basis. Like, me, I used to deal with people's finances, and that's a thankless job in itself. Like, if somebody doesn't get paid, that's the first thing you hear. Bitch, you even get my money. Get my money, la 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 la. And they all in there trying to kill your stuff. Meanwhile, you sitting back like, bitch, please don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Y'all be waiting on me like the 1st and the 15th. But I ain't doing shit but riding around in a circle. I'm supposed to be home right now. Sherry's gonna look at this later and be like, oh, so that's why it takes you so long to get home. You just joyride your ass around the neighborhood, huh? You don't want to come home and see me and JoJo. No, Sherry, baby, I just gotta tell the world. I gotta let the world know. Let them know what it is. So you, Briscoe, if you ever see this, yeah, come here. I ain't the one in front on. I'm a fool. Anyway, yeah, hit me up, let me know what y'all think about perspectives and empathy, sympathy, and all of that good jazz. And yeah, just shout out. It's Tuskegee 87, aka Joe Daddy, reminding y'all to straighten up and ride right. Yeah! Come here!